Welcome to the Deep Dive. Ready to explore a story that's thousands of years old, yet somehow feels incredibly relevant even today?
Absolutely. Always up for a good story, especially one that's shaped cultures and beliefs for centuries.
Then buckle up, because today we're diving into the book of Genesis, chapter 12. We're talking about Abram, his journey of faith, and the very first covenant between God and humanity.
It's the foundation of so much. You see echoes of this story in religions and traditions all over the world. It's powerful stuff.
Totally. So imagine this. You're Abram, you've got your life set up, you know your place in the world, and boom, God speaks to you directly.
Talk about a life-changing moment. I can't even imagine.
Right. And God doesn't hold back. He says to Abram, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you."
That's a pretty tall order. Like, what's the wifey password in this new land? Asking for a friend, obviously.
Seriously. But there's more. God lays out this incredible promise saying, "I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." Talk about high stakes.
It's like the ultimate venture capitalist pitch. But instead of funding, it's the fate of nations on the line. And here's what always blows my mind. Abram doesn't hesitate. He just trusts.
The ultimate leap of faith, right. He packs up his whole family, his nephew Lot, their possessions, and they head out to this unknown land, Canaan. No GPS, no Google Maps, just pure faith guiding them.
Now, that's commitment. But as you can imagine, the road gets a little bumpy.
Oh, just a little. Try a famine hitting the land. Suddenly, Abram's responsible not just for his own faith, but for the well-being of everyone who followed him.
Talk about pressure. And that's where things get really interesting. See, Abram, fearing for his life and Sarai's safety, he tells a little white lie.
Uh-oh, I sense some drama coming on. What kind of white lie are we talking about?
Well, let's just say that when they arrive in Egypt, Abram introduces Sarai as his sister, not his wife.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Why would he do that? Was he worried about Pharaoh trying to,
Exactly. He feared that Pharaoh, known for his attraction to beautiful women, might take Sarai as his own and, eliminate the competition. It was a desperate move driven by fear.
I get it, but it also feels kind of, manipulative.
Totally. It throws this whole idea of blind faith into question, doesn't it? Here's Abram, chosen by God.
Yeah.
Yet he's still capable of making some pretty human mistakes.
It's almost reassuring in a way, like even the most faithful among us are still human.
Exactly. But back to Egypt. You know Pharaoh's not going to just ignore a beautiful woman like Sarai.
Oh no. So what happens? Does Pharaoh see through Abram's ruse?
Well, not at first. Pharaoh, smitten with Sarai, welcomes her into his household. And because she's supposedly Abram's sister, he showers Abram with livestock, silver, gold, you name it.
Wow, talk about an awkward situation. I mean, Abram must have been feeling pretty conflicted at this point.
You think. But here's where the divine intervention comes in. God, seeing what's going down, isn't too thrilled with this arrangement.
Time for some cosmic payback, right?
Oh, yeah. God sends plagues upon Pharaoh and his household. It becomes pretty clear something is up, and eventually the truth about Sarai's true identity is revealed.
Busted. So how does Pharaoh react when he finds out?
Well, initially, he's furious. He's been deceived. But, and this is the really interesting part, he doesn't punish Abram. In fact, he sends Abram and Sarai on their way unharmed, even allowing them to keep all the wealth they'd been given.
Wow, that's unexpected. You'd think Pharaoh would be out for blood. Why let them go?
It really underscores the power of the covenant. Even when Abram messes up, God is looking out for him. It's like Pharaoh recognizes that there's a bigger power at play here, and he's not about to mess with that.
It makes you wonder if those plagues were also a message to Pharaoh, a reminder of who was really in charge.
Absolutely. But this story isn't just about divine intervention. It's about the complexities of faith, the weight of responsibility, and the very human tendency to make mistakes, even when we have the best of intentions.
It's a lot to unpack, that's for sure.
It really is. And you know what? It makes you think. If we were in Abram's shoes, would we have the courage to follow that call, to trust in a promise that seems impossible?
And facing danger and uncertainty, would we compromise our values, even with the best of intentions?
Tough questions, right? And ones that, amazingly, still resonate with us thousands of years after Abram's journey began.
No easy answers, that's for sure. But that's the beauty of diving deep into these ancient stories. They challenge us to confront these questions within ourselves, to think critically about our own beliefs and choices.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. But keep thinking about Abram's story. What would you have done in his situation? Would you have had the faith to leave everything behind, the courage to face the unknown? And when faced with challenges, would you have stayed true to your values or compromised them for the sake of safety? Let us know your thoughts.
Until next time.